Hi everybody, I am here in Japan at Disneyland. Come on along for the journey. It's gonna be fun. Okay, so we've made it here to Japan and we went to our hotel. We're staying at the Hilton and we had to take a bus to get in here to Disneyland. So we got here at about 7:30. The park opens at 8 and it is wild. There's so many people. And an interesting thing about our trip into Disneyland today is it's their Halloween celebration. They have 2 weeks overlapping the time that we're here and then 2 weeks towards Halloween. And we're gonna see so many adults all dressed up in cosplay, and it's just fabulous. Their costumes are so great. So as I'm filming and things, take a look at the people around. It's incredible how they embrace this and they're having so much fun. So come on along for fun that we're gonna have and check out Disneyland Japan. Tomorrow is Disney Sea. Oh, there's the train. It's so cute because the conductors wave out the window as they're going by. And look at, there's the Disneyland Resort. You stay there, you get some special benefits. We didn't stay there. My kids are on a trip from Mongolia to New Zealand for an entire year. And we decided to join them in Tokyo, Japan, and go to Disneyland and Disney Sea with our grandkids. What an absolute treat. I think they're going to remember it. So sitting in line was really interesting. You can see people are doing their makeup. They're in cosplay. They are totally dressed up for Halloween. This is 2 weeks in September dedicated to Halloween, and then there's another 2 weeks in October. And the guests come fully dressed up, like those two. Look at those two. They look a little bit like just Canadians. So we went in and we had so much fun exploring all the rides. Now my grandkids, you're not going to be seeing their faces. Their mom and dad don't let them be on the internet, which is absolutely fine. But they allowed their bodies and their voices to be on with. So we explored everywhere. This is not Belle. This is a guest dressed up as Belle, and people were allowing people to take photographs of them, and it was just super fun. It added a really neat element to everything. The rides were fantastic. We had to line up for a few, but my daughter-in-law Emily was brilliant at choosing and picking the rides that we were going to get fast passes for. So Disney Sea and Disneyland were not super expensive to get a day pass, but the fast passes were things that you had to buy once you were in. Oh my goodness, it was a scramble. We laughed because we read one commentary that said that they studied more to get the fast passes for Disney and all of the tickets and things for the rides more than they did for their SATs for university. But the rides were so beautiful. And I just want to talk a little bit about the art of Disney. Man, you could get a job in any level as a creative in Disney. Disney could meet all your dreams as a creative. I have a son-in-law, Sean, and he helped us. He loves Disney. He would love to be the finisher of sets. And we were just amazed. We were amazed by the rides. We were amazed by the computer aspect, the design aspect, the painting, the beauty. Here we're in the Beauty and the Beast ride, and it was absolutely incredible. We have been singing Beauty and the Beast ever since, and it's been caught in our head. But it was just wow moments. Everything, felt like you're dancing. Here my kids are having such a fun time with this ride. And the art, the expression, the beautiful ness of the costumes and the sets, and then all, of course, the computer animation that went in. If you're an artist or a creative, man, you could have a career at Disney and Disney Sea in Tokyo, in all the countries that have Disneyland. They employ thousands and thousands of employees. It was really something. There's a parade happening in just a few minutes, but these people have been sitting here since 9 a.m. The parade is at 1. Apparently, the Japanese love to wait for something good. It's so fascinating. And they've come in costume. I had to dub over music. I couldn't use the Disney lyrics or sounds as they are licensed. So this is not the music that we heard while we were watching the parade. But look at these people. This is just so exquisite. Can you imagine the imagination engineer that put these things together and then designed how they turn? And this is just a float for a parade. All the things that they put into it. The people just love the parades, love the costumed characters, and the people who are the official characters were so sweet. Now, an interesting thing, everything was in Japanese, but you know what? It didn't matter. We recognized the songs. We understood the movies that these things were from. It's all part of everybody's childhood, including my grandchildren. And we saw a few rides and we saw a few things that are now on their list of things that they need to watch for the very first time. So I think there were some Japanese characters that I didn't really know about that made their way into, obviously, Tokyo, Japan. But such talent. So if you're a dancer, you can work at Disney. If you're an artist, visual artist, you can work at Disney. If you're a musician, you can work at Disney. If you're a contractor, like if you build buildings and sets, you can work at Disney. It is an amazing place to be, and we thoroughly enjoyed our time. Not only my grandchildren did enjoy the everything. My son grew up on what was that Disney movie, Newsies, where they danced, and Seven Brides for Seven Brothers, and we watched all the musicals. My son Aaron, I think, would be a dancer if he could. His wife makes fun of him. He just would like life to be a musical. And here comes Mickey and Minnie. Look at that float and the mechanics to it. Wow. The attention to detail, the rides, even if we had to wait in line. So one ride we had to wait over an hour, and we decided methodically that we were going to wait an hour for it. But the ride was just as interesting in the line as it was going through it. And a couple of the rides, the line had an experience that you went through as you approached the actual ride. The attention to detail at Disneyland and Disney Sea was absolutely incredible. So we went to Disneyland first. We got to see all these things, like these wonderful parades and the rides over there. And that was a really, really fun day. And we went to Disney Sea on the second day. Look at these costumes. Look. They were just captivating, and the kids just sat and stared, and you say, this is why people sit in line for hours. Can you see it? Can you see the castle?
In my goofy hat.
All right, Aaron, what are you enjoying the most from the Disney
People
Japan?
watching.
It's amazing, all the costumes, right?
Yeah.
We're like, where
Wild.
did they get it all?
No idea, but they're all 10 out of 10 dressed up.
10 out of 10.
Amazing.
we had such a good time. We had lots of photo opportunities where I was just snapping photos, of course, of us, but also of the people who were dressed up in costume. These are guests. These aren't these aren't members of the cast. We just had so much fun looking around, sitting, having lunch, meeting the characters. Disney was absolutely great day. So we went to Disneyland first, and then we went to Disney Sea. The area that had the Frozen set, Elsa, which is the most important ride that we went on of the whole 3 days that we were there. My granddaughter had just anticipated the Elsa ride. And look at the detail in the buildings and the sculptures, and it was absolutely wonderful. As a fun family experience, 10 out of 10. As an artful experience, 10 out of 10. Today we're at Disney Sea. A completely different vibe. It's very medieval. We slept so late. 7:30 we got up. We were at the gate last time at 7:30. So we got here at 9 when the doors opened, and the crowds are already wild. But let's go see what we can see. Disney Sea was a very different vibe, as I said. And this was a roller coaster ride that I did not go on. We enjoyed, obviously, the boat through the harbor. River, my grandson, he wasn't as thrilled with this one. It wasn't as exciting as some of the rides that we went on. But the strength of the gondola drivers was amazing because they took us all around. And the village, you felt like you were in Italy. It was absolutely stunning, and we thoroughly enjoyed it. We almost went on this gondola ride twice, but River would not have it. There's Doug. He's so excited. They can tell to ride the carousel. But his grandkid said, Pop, Pop, come on. So he had to do it. Hi, Doug. Our second day spent at Disney Sea is coming to a close. We're going to ride the carousel, and then we're going to go back to the hotel. So we are having so much fun. The hair looks crazy because we went through a ride that splashed us completely. Disney Japan is not disappointing. We're having so much fun. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one.